Harriet speaking. This is Harriet, who would be talking about our design collective right now and setting up our speech. But anyway, what she's essentially saying is that...
many more in the works. Out of uni, we all had something to bring to the table, so to speak, but we found it difficult individually to put these skills and knowledge and experience to good use. But by creating a frying pan, melting pot of ideas, we found that we got so much more out of the studio than what we were putting in individually. So we think the real question here is not are we better together, but how many designers does it take to scramble some eggs?
Okay, so why scrambled eggs? Like most good things in life, the Fortynine started over breakfast, plenty of coffee, and importantly, scrambled eggs. All creative people have times where they just want to give up and walk away. Frustration sets in because you can't achieve what you're expecting, and at times the best thing to do literally is to walk away. But when you're working alongside other people, together with other people, sometimes merely expressing your frustration allows you to move beyond the problem and continue working. Whilst my experiments might take me to such places as pouring milk onto poached eggs, my collaborators might see something valuable where I only see frustration. Working together in the way that the Fortynine does allows us to have the best of both worlds. We're all independent thinkers and makers, and we all have times when working on your own is the best way to go. However, ideas don't happen in isolation. They happen because you expose yourself to a variety of different experiences. You read, you look at pictures, you admire other people's work. You go for a walk and you examine many different recipes, and you end up eating amazing scrambled eggs. In the case of the studio, all of our experiences are to the power of 5.
Okay, so as Sarah has alluded to, our collaboration has led to some pretty wacky egg experimentation. Both inside and outside the studio, our recent show Reform posted some interesting design challenges. Sometimes these were solved through our tendency to not always be totally together, mentally speaking. Our tangents were so extensive, we were often left wondering what came first, the chicken or the egg. Tangents such as these, more often than not, result in the best design outcomes. So why does the Fortynine work? The cream of our collaboration is variety. We each come to the studio from a different background. Carly from a musical vocation, Ben from landscape design, Harriet from a textiles background, Sarah from film and TV, and myself from a more graphic commercial environment. Our diverse backgrounds come together in a shared ethos where the best outcomes are born out of our respect and faith we have for each other's point of view. Whilst there was great satisfaction in seeing the final product that was Reform, for us, the greatest excitement lay in the process of experimentation and exploration along the way.
At the heart of our studio ethos in our most recent project, Reform, was resourcefulness and the considered use of materials. A dash of milk, pinch of salt, lightly mixed and sent straight to a hot pan with plenty of extra virgin olive oil. When we create in a group, there are a multiplicity of recipes and methods. Some like to add a handful of colourful capsicum or spicy chorizo. Others allow the mix to rest before it is poured into the pan for cooking. Yet others enjoy the stripped-back simplicity of eggs alone, no embellishment, just their own characteristics, naked and honest. It's better together when creating our eggs, as we can learn other methods and other recipe variations. One person may have a secret to share and improve the mix, or maybe an ingredient that gives an interesting taste, texture, or colour. In a group environment, all approaches are treated with respect. The results are embraced for whatever new knowledge is gleaned from them. Materials, both physical and intellectual, become common property, and the resulting product is always delicious.
Our love of design exploration, the diversity we bring to our collaboration, and our common love of materials bind us together in a studio with a strong shared ethos. Reform was our first expression of this ethos, as we found the value in discarded materials and repurposed them into new objects of aesthetic and functional value. This emphasis on integrity, connection, purpose, and story within all design is something we wish to impart throughout all of our collaborations. If we could leave you with only one thought from this scrambled metaphor, We believe that design is always better together, and to put it a better way, eat your eggs with friends.